Okay, today I'm gonna replace the upper and lower radiator hose. I'm gonna drain the coolant and I'm gonna fill with new coolant, 50-50 concentrate to deionized water. I'm gonna show you where the hoses are. So this is your upper radiator hose. The lower one is at the bottom. Over there you can see one clamp, and at the bottom I have removed already the air duct. I have removed the bottom cover for the radiator at the bottom. This is what it's like. And the reason I'm replacing, I've installed aftermarket hoses and they got swollen, and I don't like that. So when the system is pressurized, I've already depressurized it, it's really swollen, and I'm afraid it's gonna just burst. So I've decided to put original Volvo ones. So the upper radiator hose, this is the part number for the upper, and the lower is gonna be over here. So the first step, I'm gonna drain the coolant, and to drain the coolant there is a radiator drain cock here. This is it. Okay, I'm gonna grab a bucket. Okay, so I'm gonna open the cap. And I have a bucket here. It's a plastic drain cock, so yeah, I've changed it before, but well, I decided to put a new one anyway. So we'll let it drain. Now, while the coolant is draining, I'm gonna remove the airbox and disconnect the muff, and then remove this clamp here. And then this turbo control valve, and then it goes just up. Now it's out. And there's your lower one. You can look at my previous videos. I've replaced the ABS module. Now the lower one, there is one clamp there. I'm gonna make some protection from heat for the ABS later. So I'm gonna remove this clamp, and I'm gonna remove that clamp. I've loosened the clamps, and now that should slide. There you go. Yeah. And now it's just a matter of reinstalling. Make sure it's clean surface. I'm gonna clean it a bit. So now it's a matter of reconnecting. Okay, so I'm gonna just reinstall the clamps, one here, one there, tighten them up. So I have tightened the clamps. The coolant stopped leaking, so I'm gonna reserve it in the two jugs over there. And now I'm gonna just close the radiator drain cock back, and I'm gonna remove the bottom clamp. So I did loosen up this one. I'm gonna just, let's see. Okay, yep. And at the bottom there, Opa. Okay, should have expected that. Just pull it out. And now it's just a matter of reinstalling the new one. So I've put the new hose in, and now I'm tightening the clamps. So the lower hose clamp is tightened. At the bottom, let's see the bottom now, it's done. And the upper one tightened and also good. Now I'm gonna mix 50-50 Volvo blue antifreeze with the ionized water and this clean bucket. So I'm gonna pour the two mixtures together. So that's gonna give you 50-50, and here in Canada it is, in the winter where I live, it gets to -30, -40 sometimes, and this 50-50 mixture works well. I don't have to do 70-30. So now I'm gonna just pour that in, and I have to use two hands. So I'm gonna pour it in until it's pretty much full. So I did fill in as much as I could to the maximum. By the way, this is how much drained from the radiator. A jug and a half. So now I'm gonna just reinstall the airbox, reconnect everything back, and then start the car and see if there are any leaks and add some more coolant. So the box is in, reconnected, muff is connected, the air duct, the turbo control valve is in its place, and now I'm gonna put the heater control all the way to the hot and start the car. Let's see. So I'll let it run for a bit and I will top up the fluid and you want to check for leaks everywhere. So now what I'm gonna do is just, drive around the block and watch the warning sign. As soon as the coolant will go low, it's gonna show up. I stop and I add coolant, which I have in my car, and I'll just top it off until it's maximum over time. And you might want to put your heat to the maximum so that the coolant gets everywhere, and I'll drive. So that's how you replace the hoses and you replace the coolant.